Juan Fernandez, Guapa TV, Puerto Rico, and I apologize ahead of time because we have a tropical storm raging outside. So if I freeze or if I go, it's not that I don't want to talk to you. So just to be clear.
I'm not going to take that personally.
Don't take it personally. All right. So, Erin, it was such a shock to me when I saw where Starlight begins this season. I don't want to spoil it for people, but because she was sort of against putting on mask and lying last time around. So what was your reaction when you got the script and looked like, oh my God, this is where they're going with her?
You know what? In the greater context of the show and the reason why she comes across that way so quickly to have made a turnaround and to be, you know, wearing a mask, I actually really liked it. I really like those moments in shows where you're scratching your head and you're like, but what, but how? And then, there's a serious reason why. So it's not unjustified. So I liked it, especially under the circumstances of how she's introduced in season 2. It's just so cheesy and so the boy. I loved it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty amazing. How quickly are you clued in? Do you get all the scripts or is it like us that we got to go episode by episode? How quickly are you clued in into where the character's going, Erin?
We get the scripts not too long before we film them, so we don't get them all in one chunk.
Oh wow!
I will say that our showrunner definitely informs us of vital things we need to know about in terms of our trajectory that would impact our performance earlier on in the season, but we don't know a lot. We'll get the first episode, we'll shoot it, you know, maybe halfway through episode 1 or 3/4 into it, we get the next episode and the next. So we get them one at a time.
So you get our experience. That's pretty cool. Okay, Jack. Well, I don't know. It's because Huey is the character that I identified the most out of the show, which should tell you something about me. But this interview is not about me at all. Is it fun as an actor to sort of find different variations of, okay, Huey can do great things, but he's never going to be an alpha within the boys. And I just felt like so offended by that when the season started. So talk to me about that.
Oh man, no, it's really interesting what we're doing with Huey this season because, you know, he was, I don't want to say passive, but he was very much enmeshed in other people's motivations in season 1. He struck out on his own a little bit in terms of how he wanted to treat Annie, and he was trying to fight Butcher on like, look, this is wrong, like I can't keep lying to this person. But this season, he's definitely thinking about, okay, what do I want out of the mess that I'm in? And yeah, in the first episode, we get to see him. I don't know if he's trying to lead the boys in the absence of Butcher necessarily, but I think he's trying to get them to finish what they started. You know, they're wanted now, their faces are out there, and everyone's maybe trying to make plans to go elsewhere. But Huey's the one guy saying, look, if we just stick to some kind of plan, this can all be over, and we can go back to our you know, some semblance of normal. And that's something that was really interesting is exploring the group dynamic of the boys without Butcher and seeing how these people have maybe there's a little bit of cabin fever going on. They're all a little bit sick of each other. They were kind of quarantining before it was cool. But they have grown closer in their way too. So that was really interesting to play.
All right, so my time's up. Pleasure talking to you guys. But Erin, before I go and they throw me out of the room, how's the junket treating you? Better than the junket that Starlight has to do in the show?
Way better, dude.
All right,
way better. Thank you for asking.
Good luck. Stay strong. Nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much, man. Stay safe in the storm.
Yeah.